You're standing at the edge of the Pacific Ring of Fire, in a country shaped by water, wind, and fire. An archipelago of more than 7,600 islands scattered across warm equatorial seas. A place where mountains rise from the ocean, where jungles breathe with ancient life, and where every shoreline tells a different story. The Philippines doesn't feel like a single landscape. It feels like a world stitched together by tides and time. So let's step beyond the postcards and into a nation where nature and humanity have learned to share narrow ground. Water. The Philippines is ruled by it. Surrounded by some of the most biodiverse seas on Earth, these waters form the heart of the Coral Triangle, a global epicenter of marine life. Beneath the surface, coral cities bloom in impossible colors, sheltering thousands of species of fish, turtles, and reef sharks. Here, the ocean isn't just scenery, it's livelihood, its protection, its identity, but the same waters that give life can also take it. More than 20 typhoons enter Philippine territory each year, storms born from warm Pacific currents. They arrive with little mercy, reshaping coastlines and testing the resilience of communities again and again. To live here is to understand that beauty and danger often share the same horizon. Further south, the island of Bohol rises from turquoise seas, hiding one of the country's most unusual landscapes. The chocolate hills stretch across the interior like a field of giant earthen mounds, more than 1,000 of them, nearly symmetrical, rising from the forest floor. In the dry season, grass turns brown and the hills resemble rows of chocolate drops. In the wet season, they glow green under heavy tropical skies. Geologists believe they formed from ancient coral deposits lifted by tectonic forces and shaped by rain over countless ages. A quiet reminder that even stone can flow with enough time. Nearby, in the remaining patches of forest, lives one of the Philippines' most iconic animals, the Philippine tarsier. Small enough to fit in a hand, with enormous eyes built for night vision, it clings to branches in near silence. A primate so ancient in design, it feels like a living fossil, surviving in shrinking habitat. Its presence is delicate. Like many species here, it depends on forests that grow thinner each year. High above the clouds of northern Luzon, the Cordillera Mountains rise like a spine of stone. Carved into their slopes are the Banaue rice terraces, sometimes called the eighth wonder of the world. They were not built by machines or modern engineering. They were shaped by hand, over 2,000 years ago, by the Ifugao people. Layer upon layer, stone walls hold flooded paddies that follow the mountain's natural curves. From a distance, they look like giant green steps leading to the sky. Water flows from forested peaks through an ancient irrigation system, feeding each level before spilling gently to the next. These terraces are more than farmland. They are living proof that human survival once depended on working with nature, not against it. Even today, elders pass down planting rituals, harvest songs, and knowledge of the land that predates written history. But modern pressures weigh heavily here. Migration, changing climate, and economic hardship threaten traditions that survived for millennia. To stand among the terraces is to see both endurance and fragility carved into the same mountainside. Beneath the island of Palawan, an underground river runs through darkness. The Puerto Princesa subterranean river flows directly into the sea, winding through vast limestone caves filled with cathedral-like chambers. Stalactites hang like frozen curtains. Bats swirl overhead in shifting clouds. The only light comes from a boat's small beam cutting through black water. This hidden river is part of a larger karst landscape where stone has been dissolved and reshaped by water over millions of years. Above ground, jagged limestone cliffs rise straight from emerald lagoons in El Nido and Coron. Kayaks drift between towering walls of rock. Below the surface, shipwrecks from World War II rest quietly on the seabed, now claimed by coral and fish. Here, history and geology share the same silence. In the central islands of the Visayas, Mayon Volcano stands in near-perfect symmetry, a cone so precise it looks drawn against the sky. But Mayon is not a quiet mountain. It is one of the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. Lava flows have reshaped its slopes many times. Ash clouds have darkened skies and forced evacuations, yet fertile soil around the volcano supports farms and communities that continue to return. Living in Mayon's shadow means accepting risk as part of the landscape, fire beneath the earth, life above it. Along the coasts of Mindanao and the Sulu archipelago, cultures shaped by the sea continue traditions that long predate modern borders. The Samabajao, often called sea nomads, have for generations built lives tied to boats, reefs, and tides. Children learn to swim before they can walk steadily on land. Fishing techniques are passed down through observation and practice, guided by currents and moon phases. Their knowledge of the ocean is intimate, precise, and increasingly endangered as coastal ecosystems change. The Philippines sits at the crossroads of tectonic plates, ocean currents, trade routes, and cultures. Its story is one of constant movement. Mountains still rise, rivers still carve, storms still arrive from open ocean. And through it all, communities adapt, rebuilding, replanting, returning. To travel across the Philippines is to witness a place where the earth is still actively shaping the land, and where people in turn shape their lives around its restless energy. It is a country of extraordinary beauty and constant vulnerability, of ancient knowledge and modern ambition, of shorelines that promise both livelihood and loss. Here, nature is never background. It is the main character, and every island is a reminder that survival in this part of the world has always depended on respect for forces larger than ourselves. Thank you for journeying through these islands of fire, water, and stone. Hold on to that sense of wonder, and I'll meet you in the next place where Earth's story is still being written.